Greetings, friends. It is me, Mark Anthony K, with my introductory video. This video I'm going to be doing is mainly based around my vinyl collection. I've been getting lots of requests from various people asking me to show some of the things in my collection. So, this being Christmas Day, I thought, why not start it today? All of the hoopla and hullabub that's usually around Christmas time has kind of calmed down right now, so it's kind of a good time to do that. So, why don't I start with a few albums on this first video. I do have several hundred, but I'll go through some of the ones that are more, I guess, interesting, and I'll start with some of the ones that I just got today, actually. Well, I got them a few days ago, but they were bought mainly for Christmas for me. So let's go through the first one. The first record is Kiss debut album. Oh, let me see. Bear with me, people. This is my first time. You know what? I better take it out of the shrink. Because, sorry, the shrink. The sleeve. Don't worry, I'll get the hang of this. So, this should be better. Yeah, there we go. So, this is the debut Kiss album. You know what? What if I turn the light off from up top here? Give me a second here. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay. So, this is the first record. As you can see. Now, this is, let's see if you can zoom in on this. It is a British pressing, though, of the record. I'll take the vinyl out to see if I can do a better showing of it. So this is a British pressing of the record. Would help if I do it right side up. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Should be better. So yeah, that's the British pressing of the first Kiss record. Now, the first Kiss record for me is actually one of my favorite records. It's number 2 on my all-time list of favorite Kiss albums. Believe it or not, my favorite being Rock and Roll Over, and of which I have the most copies of that. So that's not really a surprise if you think about it. So let me just put this down. Move on to the next record. Sorry guys, this is going to be a little shaky. This is my first time doing this, so just bear with me. I'm sure it'll get better as I continue going on with this. So, next record, and I'll take it out of this just to be safe already with this. Okay, so the next one is Pink Floyd, Delicate Sound of Thunder, but if you'll notice, it is an Argentinian import of the record. Notice the foreign language underneath Delicate Sound of Thunder. And if you look at the back, everything is written in, I believe that's Spanish, I guess, or Argentinian. Forgive me, I'm not really sure of the language. This is not a gatefold. This is just a regular slap in 2 records into it kind of set. This is on the Columbia label. I'll just let you see here real quick. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is going to be a little hard to see this one. Okay, so all the song titles on here are in both languages, which is helpful because when I first looked at it, I was like, okay, what songs are on this. I remember hearing The Delicate Sound of Thunder years ago when I had it on CD, but the track listing sort of, is gone from memory, so I wasn't sure what was on this record until I took a quick look at it. Okay, so the next record that I got is Frank Zappa's Overnight Sensation. This is a fantastic album. I love this record. It's one of my favorite Zappa records. This is the US press. I believe it is actually, in fact, the first press, I think. All you Zappa fanatics out there can probably tell me. As you can see, the gatefold. And we pull out the vinyl. Make that mistake again. There it is. This it's on discrete. Let's see if we can get a bit closer there. Yeah, so that is a US press. Yes, it is. So what I'm going to probably end up doing, though, just so you guys know, is I'm just going to show these records here real quick. Kind of do this like an introduction video. And then what I'll do is I'll pick a couple to talk about more in detail on later videos. So I'm sure that's probably what some of you were wanting to hear anyways. So, like I said, this is the first video. Bear with me. I'm kind of new at doing this sort of thing. So, okay, and the last one I'm going to show is Rush Signals. Now, everybody who knows me very well knows that I love Rush and have several Rush records. Now, why is this Rush record any different or any special than the other ones that I have? Well, this one is a US RCA club pressing. If you look at the bottom corner there where my finger, oops, Jesus, where my finger is right here, it says RCA. There you go. And if you pull out the sleeve that came with it, I have the record separately, so there's the lovely sleeve. One thing I noticed between the difference between the US one and the Canadian one. Now I'm not sure if the US non-club version is different. I can't remember offhand. I'd have to go and grab my other record and see. But this one has sort of a flimsy paper sort of sleeve, whereas the Canadian one has a much more harder cardboard sleeve to it. Better quality sleeve, inner sleeve. So I'm wondering if maybe just the record club version came like that. Now I'll pull out the vinyl. Now sometimes in some of the record club versions they don't indicate that they're a record club version, but on this one it is clearly marked, as you will see here. So there's the album. Now if you take a look there, right beside the Mercury emblem, you'll see the indication for the RCA Record Club version. Okay, so those are the 4 records that I'll show for now. Like I said, I have close to 500 albums, so got a long way to go. Yeah, so I'm going to be using this channel not only for showing my album collection, but I will be doing some updates on my own band's release that's coming up in January. The Projekt Gemineye album. There's 2 records coming out. The first one will come out in January. I'm hoping to get the second one out by maybe March. So the first album is called An Ordinary Day, and the second album is called A New Day, A Brand New Day, and that will come out in March. They were recorded at the same time, but due to the length of it, and because I wanted to put it on vinyl as well, I decided to split it into 2 records, because making a double album would be pricey for me to make at this point, and it would be pricey for people to buy and to ship most likely. So decided to keep it a single album release, and I think it'll be better off for most people that way. So yeah, so that's my first video for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I will probably go into more detail with each one of these albums that I showed, and I'll show a lot more of my stuff in the future. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye for now.